right here is so sick. We got to talk about it, y'all, because it's happening so often. Prayers to the mother of this 5-month-old. But you see this man on the screen. His name is Glenn, a 32-year-old. Glenn, what is wrong with you? What do you want with a 5-month-old baby? A girl on top of that. Honey, what is going on with these fake Kangs out here and these queens that is trusting these fake Kangs with their babies? This wasn't even his biological daughter, okay? And they say he was staying in with this mother. This mother have multiple kids. She went off for 1 hour. I'm guessing she went to the grocery store or she went shopping. I don't know. She came back and her boyfriend, Glenn, was gone. Mind you, she's only been knowing this man for how long? 3 months. 3 months. Why is he staying in your house at 3 months? These fake Kangs need to provide you a place to stay, not the other way around. Y'all gonna get enough of providing these Kangs with a place to live, okay? It ain't right. If that fake Kang is staying in with you, something is wrong with him. Something is wrong with him. You don't got a real Kang. You got a fake Kang. And these fake Kangs out here, they are nefarious and notorious. So she came back just 1 hour. 1 hour, okay? Came back and her baby was, honey, limp, okay? Limp. She had no idea what's going on. Can you imagine? You have a boyfriend. You don't even know this man. Staying in your house. You don't even know this man. Watching your kids. You don't even know this man. Watching your daughter. You don't even know this man. She can't defend herself against this fake Kang. You know? What type of mother is that? And she wrote a letter talking to Glenn, talking about how could you do this to me? You said to trust you, and I trusted you. That is what she said. Girl, y'all are too old. Never trust a fake Kang. You know all they do is lie, okay? They ain't gonna tell no truth. And why would a Kang want to watch a daughter, a 5-month-old daughter anyway, in your house while you going to the store with the rest of your 2 kids? That don't even sound right. 1 hour, she came back and her baby was unalive. And where was he at? Oh, honey, he had left. He is gone. But I thought a Kang was supposed to protect. I thought a Kang was supposed to provide. You know his butt wasn't protecting and providing when you provided a place for the Kang. That's just backwards in itself. Some things could be prevented. Some things are warning signs. When he want to stay in with you, when he is allowing himself as a king to live with a queen, that's an issue right there. That's a sign right there. Okay. And then 3 months. Now you know the climate that we are in. 3 months. This could have been prevented. How you guys doing? Welcome to Criminal Villains. I am your host, Jessica Kohainor, and we are here to talk about this case. Feel free to leave some comments. I want to hear what you guys have to say. I'm going to read you guys some reports. Let me put this up so you guys can see my name, honey. Jessica Kohainor. All right. Just to let you guys know, I am a comedian. I'm a YouTube blogger. I'm on all platforms. I have several YouTube channels, from news and politics to entertainment. Me talking a little bit about myself every now and again. Honey, I do it all. I'm on all platforms, okay? So make sure you guys follow me, comment, love me so much. And let's get back to Glenn. This man right here, okay? So let me read some notes for you guys on this case. It says this happened October the 13th, 2025. Emergency responders were called to a residence. Ain't that's so sad. Ah! I want to scream, girl. A mother goes home thinking her boyfriend, her Kang, is going to protect the family and love her. They don't love y'all. They don't. Stop. Of course they're going to lie. Stop believing a lie. I'm so sick of y'all believing the lies. I'm so sick of y'all. That ain't no excuse. He said he loved me. He said to trust him. That is no longer an excuse in 2025. Okay? That's not a goddamn excuse. Especially when you got kids out here. Honey, the mother came back. Her daughter was dead. 5 months old. Hardly breathing. You got to call the emergency and you looking around for your man. You don't know where your man at. You calling your man. Hey, he ain't picking up. The last time you saw him, he was with your 5-month-old daughter. You come back home, she's dead, and your boyfriend ain't nowhere to be found? This Kang? I can't put myself in her shoes, because I would never have a Kang living with me. I couldn't put myself in her shoes because I wouldn't trust a man after just knowing him 3 months. Some of you women out here, some of you queens, okay, you can relate because you trust these Kangs so easily. Some of you can relate because you have been in this situation before where you allowed a Kang to live with you and you provided for him. I can't relate. So I can't even imagine to go back home and my daughter, 5 months, hardly breathing, barely alive, and my boyfriend, my king, my protector, he's nowhere to be found. So that's just mind blowing, okay? So this happened in Ohio, all right? We're in Ohio, an infant. She was having difficult breathing. She was perfectly fine an hour ago. And that's a 32-year-old Kang. He has grown. He in his 30s. Okay. No excuse. So it says the mom returned after about 1 hour away with her other kids. Okay, the fake Kang had left the home and she found her baby limp and unresponsive. So after he got finished doing what he did to that baby, and you already know. I don't need to tell you. What a 32-year-old Kang want to do. Let me babysit your 5-month-old daughter. Let me have her. You go out with the other kids and let me have her. Yeah. We all know what he wanted and what he did. We don't have to say it, but you already know what time these fake Kangs on. Okay? So anyway, the mom returned after about an hour. Okay. It says the medical examiners determined that the daughter had severe blunt force trauma in multiple places, and her skull was fractured. Is that how you take care of a baby? Is that how a fake Kang take care of these babies? And this ain't the first time this is happening. It keep on happening with y'all. Okay. It says injuries inconsistent with the explanation the boyfriend gave. So the boyfriend said, he was watching her and she just fell, and he didn't know what to do, so he just left. He didn't know what to do. She fell, and she bumped her head, and he just left. No, did you think to call 911? No, because he's against cops. He's a no cop caller. You know how they are. You know how these fake kings are. Oh, we don't call cops. We hate cops. We're anti-cops, okay? So no, he didn't call the cops because he's anti-cop. All right? Well, did you think to call the mother? No, not going to call the mother. We're just going to leave. That's what they're used to doing. And in every other problem, they just leave. They just leave. When they do wrong, they just leave. Are they honest people? They don't have an honest bone in their body. And these queens, you gotta know it. What is wrong with these counterfeit queens? Is you just so desperate to have a piece of wood? Trust me, it's not that serious. It's overrated. It's overrated. Okay? But honey, you can't tell them anything. Their validation is based on these fake kangs, okay? And I feel so sorry for the babies that have to suffer the fate amongst these kings and queens, because this should have never happened. That 5-month-old daughter, she should be alive. She was healthy. But because of the parents that was watching her, hey, this is what the outcome is. Okay? Simple as that. So, going back here, let me continue to read. It says, Glenn, which is the fake king, the man, had been in a relationship with the mother for guess how long? 3 months. 3 months. Not 3 years. Not 1 year. 3 months. You can't even get a degree in 3 months. What can you learn in 3 months? Y'all can't even pass a grade in 3 months. Let alone you think you know a grown man that's in his 30s in 3 months? 3 months. You don't know who that person is in 3 months. And to trust to be around your daughter and watch your daughter without your supervision by himself in your home that he stays in now after 3 months. All right. It says during that time, he was staying in her residence. 3 months and he's staying in your home. Is that what y'all doing out here? Y'all allowing these kangs to live in with y'all? I thought it was supposed to be the other way around. I thought a kang was supposed to provide a place, a palace for his queen. Huh? What are y'all doing? What are y'all doing out here? Honestly. All right. Press 1 if you allow your kang to stay with you. Are y'all doing this out here? Press 1 if y'all allowing y'all kings to live with you guys. Press 9. Not gonna happen. Nada. Okay. So let's continue on. It says at his bond hearing, October the 15th, bond was set at $2 million, and the mother emotional letter was read in court, which said, this is the mother letter, and she's talking to the fake king, Glenn. She says to him, you asked me to trust you, and I trusted you with my baby. You took her from me. What the heck do you think he was going to do? You invited this man, this king, into your home. You invited a demon in your home and you had a demon watching your baby? Y'all gotta take accountability too now. Y'all gotta take accountability too. That demon, yes, he did do this, but you gotta take accountability too. You had that man lit. You had that king, fake king, living amongst your babies. And you allowed that demon to take, man. When are y'all gonna learn? Huh? When are y'all really gonna learn to leave these Kangs alone? Focus on yourself. She got 3 kids. I mean, that is a lot. You can focus on these 3 kids by yourself. You get your family or whatever support system you have, and you good. You inviting, and y'all keep on inviting these Kangs in your life. They're giving you guys more hardship. They are taking your kids away from you. They are killing y'all. I thought you were supposed to get them to make your life more easier, but you see constantly it's making it more difficult. They cheating on you. They going upside your head. They disrespecting you. They disrespecting your kids. They causing you all this mental trauma, and you can't get enough. You can't get enough. You can't just say no. Say no. All right. So continue on. All right. So they said that Glenn, the fake king, is going to be charged with murder and in connection with, the 5-month-old death. All right. All right. So it's going to be a hearing in October the 24th. All right, what else do we need to know? All right, so let's go over to TikTok and see what else they have to say about this, all right? So let's just read some.
And brutally unalived his girlfriend's daughter, who was only 5 months old, and he had only been dating a woman for 3 months. Prosecutors say that on October the 13th, the child's mother left the residence with her 2 other kids for about an hour. When she returned home, Glenn immediately left, and she found Ameira limp and unresponsive. Shortly after, she was rushed to a local hospital, and doctors shared that she was suffering from severe blunt force trauma due to multiple skull fractures. She unfortunately passed away later that night. The mother, whose identity hasn't been released to the public, says she originally texted Glenn multiple times when he left their home, but he didn't respond at first. He then claimed that Ameira fell, but authorities say his story was inconsistent with the child's injuries. Again, the couple had only been dating 3 months prior to the tragedy. In a letter read in the court, the mother wrote, "You asked me to trust you, and I trusted you with my baby, and you took her from me. You unalived my baby girl. My baby didn't deserve that. I can't imagine what you put her through. I don't deserve to have to bury my 5-month-old child. I can't believe I let my guard down and trusted you. You hurt her and let her suffer. A baby, a defenseless baby. How dare you? You are a monster, and you will reap what you sow." This man brutally...
Can y'all please leave these Kangs alone? I don't know how many times. All they're going to do is hurt you and lie to you. That's what they do. That's what they're programmed to do. And they don't care. Stop it. Really, honestly.
Alive.
She took the baby to the hospital, was frantically texting the defendant to try to figure out what had happened to her child.
In court, 32-year-old Glenn McIntosh didn't say a word as he heard the charge against him, murder. McIntosh was dating the child's mother. She left him alone to watch her baby, 5-month-old Ameira. The mother came home to find the child unconscious and breathing strangely.
Anything happened to her?
No, she was sleeping, and then I just kind of heard her crying. I came upstairs, I tried to wake her up. She won't wake up. Her limbs are...
This man brutally unalived
She took the baby to the hospital,
was not in court, but had...
They're kind of like limp.
But police say something did happen to the child. They say she died of blunt force trauma. Ameira's mother was not in court.
Ooh! Blunt force trauma. You know what that means. Stop allowing these Kangs in your house. How many times? Stop allowing them around your kids and stop trusting them, period. These are not even his kids.
But had a statement read.
The mother writes, "My sweet, sweet baby girl. She was like a beautiful dream, taken from me way too soon. You asked me to trust you, and I trusted you with my baby, and you took her from me. You killed my baby girl." She took the baby.
Friends and roommates until one of them flipped.
All right, so that's what we have for here. Comment. We want to know your thoughts about this. Share the story. People need to know. Mothers need to know. That's going to continue to trust these Kangs. And next thing you know, they're going to fall victim to the same story and the same fate. We will be continuing to talk about these stories, unfortunately, because you guys are just hard-headed and you won't leave these Kangs alone. You just won't do it. Leave them alone. All right, I'm out of here. Love you guys. Enjoy, and I'll see you guys on another episode. Bye.